Okay, recording and resume. Let's go. Oops. Bit smaller. Okay, today is the 14th Jan 2021, Thursday. All right, Trade with the Boys Daily MAO, Market Analysis and Outlook. Okay. Some people, basically, it's a joke. I know they meant it. They say, Cal, you every day got cat around. So initially, I couldn't get it. Then, of course, MAO, like MAO, right? MAO, MAO, the Chinese character, right? Again, this MAO inspiration, honestly, it came from Mao, but not the Chinese, the cat, but Mao Zedong. Actually, it came from the inspiration came from there. And Mao Zedong has a famous quote. It's like, regardless of black cat or white cat, as long as the cat can capture the mouse or the rat, okay, you are a good cat. All right. So basically, my point is this: regardless of whatever you say, okay, as long as I deliver, I show you that you can have both side views and end of the day be profitable. That is the most important thing. Okay. All right. So indeed, today again, all right, there's a word again in front. Trump impeached while Michael added short on Tesla. Now this is not Mike Pence, it's Michael Burry. All right. So there will be a lot of sharing on Tesla today. Now, 2 days ago, someone asked me, can you share more on Tesla? And last week too, and the previous week. Now, at the time the Tesla share was going up, so I was not very comfortable to share, because if I say buy, it's against my principle. If I say sell, I know that's not the time yet. But now today, I told you from yesterday, in fact, last night at about when Tesla share was trading at $840, I shared with my students, I said that, right, Tesla shares, it is ripe, RIPE, ripe to harvest. Okay, I'll explain this more in detail shortly. Let us continue. Right, please key disclaimer for me and understand that, right, by keying disclaimer, you have accepted what is on the screen right now. You identify me from all the losses if you incur, obviously. All right. Now, end of the day is this being, I'm not a YouTuber, FYI. I just basically put my videos on YouTube. I don't want YouTube to pay me, really. I don't want, because you see, once you get involved in this thing itself, right? And if let's say you infringe certain of the copyrights and policies, then of course you can see what's happening. And apparently now we know that, right, Twitter have cut away many person away from Twitter because of the whatever they share. And of course, even it spread to Facebook and now even to YouTube, right? Even Donald Trump's some of his video was already taken out. Okay, so guys, that's the reason why I really don't want. All right, even though I use YouTube for just to host my videos, that's all cheap, but right. Rather than host it on my own, expensive, YouTube better, easier for people to find. Okay, right, guys, I need you to write in your disclaimer. I only have 35 right now, 45 right now, sorry. I need another 5 more with 106 people. Do me a favor, I need the disclaimer, right, before I begin. If not, I can't. Okay. Okay, yeah, I have it already. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, I don't make any money from here. Writing disclaimer. I just need you to protect me. Okay, thanks. Okay, so let's start this morning. All right, so once again, thank you guys for all the comments on the YouTube. All right, I'm sorry, on Facebook, sorry. Please continue to write your insights, your comments, your take. Okay, just basically go to this Facebook, Trade with the Boys Facebook. There's this particular article talking about my sharing on this daily MAO. By writing more, it helps me because it gives me more marketing power for me to conduct my classes. And as long as I do conduct classes, as long as I continue having this business, obviously it's right. My management will be very happy with me, and of course we can continue doing this. All right. So if you want my daily MAO to continue, you need to support me so that my management itself is happy that what I'm doing here. Okay. So do me a favor, continue to support by commenting into that. All right. Thank you, guys. Now the big news is out already. It's very clear. Trump is the first U.S. president to be impeached twice. Wow, he really set a record. Huh? Okay. So you can see that this is what happened. Apparently, itself this morning, or Wednesday morning for USA, right? Apparently, the total votes that need to pass was 217, and he got 232. So he is impeached again. Now, impeached doesn't mean that he's going to be out. It's just that you're going after him. Okay. So what happened? Because 10 Republicans joined the Democrats to impeach Donald Trump. Wow, this is very different. Last time was really Democrats and Republicans was just on its own. But now we have 10 Republicans joining the Democrats, and of course 4 Republicans did not vote. Okay, so in short, did not vote means not supporting, right? So that's why you can see that the Democrat this side here itself, he got the so-called the numbers, and he's being impeached. All right, so this is very clear. But the thing is that they will need to meet up again. Yeah, they need to meet up again for one more round. Okay, let me explain this to you. So you can see that Donald Trump now is the first president being impeached twice. Okay, the House has passed an article charging him for his insurrection of his role back in the deadly Capitol attack. Well, deadly, yeah. Okay, but Trump will stay in office and likely finish his term because it takes a Senate conviction to remove him, even though he's being impeached, and the Senate will only come back only on the 19th of January. So 20th, he already going out already. So well, but still, it is possible that if the Senate comes back in earlier, then they can do it. So they die just want him out, and they want him to have no power before 20th. Okay, so apparently it's all right. Suddenly, wow, FBI received more than 126,000 digital tips about the attack on Capitol. Wow, okay. Suddenly everybody can tell stories already. Okay. Anyway, so all these tips is coming in, and FBI apparently is checking. But of course, FBI was once again pointed by Donald Trump that there's some problem with this agency. So I'll leave it there. Okay. So back then itself, right, Donald Trump was acquitted. And honestly, when this news came out, I was pretty pissed off, honestly, because at the time, to me, he was a big jerk. Now, this time now, he is still a jerk to me. Yes, he's still a jerk to me, in my opinion. But at least now, I will say this time, at least this time around, this Capitol attack, right, there's a lot of holes there. I really had to be honest. I really don't think that he's that stupid enough to do that. Unless his whole active, this objective is to go get the laptops. So anyway, my point is this, let's just wait for this to happen. But because of that, now likely from now till the 20th of January, the market will little bit be, the sentiment will be all done deal already. That means in short itself, people are going to accept that he's going to be but Joe Biden will be the president, and we see how. Unless something really go crazy, like what I said yesterday, he or someone decided to go all out attack. All right, go all out attack. So well, let's take a look. So because of that, anyway, that is those big news that happened on the political side, but the US side, well, a little bit sluggish. So the Nasdaq is the one that goes up. Why? Because yesterday we saw something happen. The 10-year yields dropped. The 10-year yield dropped. Let me just bring it to you now. Where is it? Okay, here we go. All right, you can see that the 10-year yields drop. Right. Okay, hold on. Well, the high was as high as 1.183. Today it's 1.086. So it dropped, and because of that, so technology shares went up. So one of them is that Intel, all right, because the CEO stepped down. And after that, obviously, the rest like Netflix, Amazon, Facebook, Apple also came into the picture. Okay, so that was the reason. But the thing is this, as long as the COVID-19 case is ongoing itself, right, people are still getting pretty worried. All right, the point is this, this is a little sharing here. I mean, let's look at Singapore. Singapore has technically entered technical recession in a way, right? If you didn't know this. All right, and our numbers is nowhere near to USA. USA is now leading the whole entire world, with loads of people getting the virus every single day, and of course perishing because of that. But they are telling you that their growth is there. So obviously this one doesn't make any sense. But of course, if you have this, you can see that the Dow, regardless, every time when it goes down already, they just push it up. Every time come down, push it up, right? This is obviously the fact of the matter. So what is ongoing now, the analysts are still very positive. They expect more buying to come in. They believe that now with Donald Trump really out of the scene here, Joe Biden or his stimulus package will come in, and people believe that this is going to be good. Okay, this is going to be good. But to me itself, right, all these things got nothing to do with Joe Biden. it is very clear this is really the real reason. Now, since August 2019, all right, the Federal Reserve have came in already $3.7 trillion. And by the January 4th, 2021, or 2 years later, it's at 7.3 trillion. So this is the real thing that propelled the market higher. It's not the economy doing well. It's not that the company is doing well. We're talking about really seriously, this is what the buying is. Of course, some people don't accept it. They say that, nope, the USA economy is doing well. That's why you see this, you see that. I mean, I don't argue so much. End of the day, we can see that the Dow Jones chart and this chart looks identical, which means that, right, it's very similar. In terms of put a Dow chart and this chart together is exactly the same thing. And even the timeline is almost the same. So all I can say is this is going to be a bubble, but this bubble will not prick until something changes. So FYI, let's look at it this way, okay? I repeat myself once again. As long as Federal Reserve is going to pump in more and more money, there's no way the market can come down. It's just like I keep on repeating to you. You can have a son that really cannot do business. Anything he do, he fail in business. But as long as his father is rich enough, every time when the son says, Dad, I need some help because you know what, I screw up again, but you know, there's nothing new, right? And the dad will say, oh, guy, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, but never mind, I bail you out. And he write a blank check literally and give to the son fill it up, and then that's it. So in terms of business, the son has never failed. The son is just not doing well, but it's never failed. And the father who has the money will just give. But the problem is this father himself, he has basically wealth that is printable, meaning that as long as he print, he gets money. So this is what is ongoing right now. But FYI, must understand one very important thing. As much as it's free money, there's no free lunches. So end of the day, who is paying the bill? Obviously, the Americans, the citizens are paying the bill. How they pay, later you will see, all right? Later on, you will see how they're going to pay this bill. It's going to be a very terrible run. But still, end of the day, history has proven that when you print, you only do more damage later. It's like borrowing on credit. But again, until the fat lady sing, is not going to sing right now. I told you guys, she's on the stage. Definitely, she's on the stage. But again, why she's singing? The cue is not there. There's no cue from the conductor. The conductor never say anything. She will not sing. That's all. You wait. Okay. So that's why we saw the Dow Jones doing this. Oh my God! Look at the Dow Jones, my friend. Look at the Dow Jones. Okay. The Dow Jones is now entering the third day of doginess, okay, or the doji. Doji means that the opening price and closing price is very near to one another, while the wicks are much higher and longer. So basically what's happening right now is you can see that, right, for 3 days in a row. Now, I mean, we understand that there really no more, the capital rioting is over, the impeachment is in, la la la. Then why is it doing this? Well, I would say that the market is running out of ideas already, right? The market is definitely running out of ideas, but as long as the boys are buying, you cannot stop this bull. So that's why I keep on repeating to you guys that, guys, if you want to buy, make sure you do this. The KSI is green, -1, -2, or -3. Okay, hold on, someone's mic is on. Okay. Okay, done. All right, -1, -2, -3. As long as the Dow comes down to -1, -2, -3, that's KTR. Obviously, only student of mine will understand this. Then you look for buy. Other than that, you don't trade. You understand my point? You only do things that is certain. And in this case itself, this is what I mentioned, right? So let's take a look what happened on the intraday chart, shall we? You see that? Oop. Cal, yesterday the Dow Jones never hit +1 or even -1. How to trade? Oh, yes, correct. Yesterday don't have. Yesterday don't have. Yesterday was one of those tightest range day ever, right? It was like buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Really, if you get hit by that day, it's like that. But I will tell you one thing, guys. When a market behave like this, where you don't hit KTR +1 or -1, that means today there will be a big movement today. High chance today there will be big movement, okay? High chance, okay? High chance. It is a very simple trading thingy whereby when a market do not move, all right, the entire day with no news, that means that today, most likely there will be movement, okay? So we'll look at the chart later, all right? But stand by to trade today, all right? So before we go into the Dow chart, I want to share something extra outside first, okay? Some special sharing. Now, we all know that all of us, okay, if those are long on Tesla, are very happy with Tesla, all right? How many of you have profited from Tesla? Please key Tesla around into the Zoom group chat, T-E-S-L-A, okay, Tesla, all right? If you have profited from Tesla, please key the word Tesla right now in the Zoom group chat, right? You have profited from Tesla. Now, of course, if you are driving, please don't do anything. Just concentrate on the road, eyes on the road. All right, I really appreciate people who really take the effort to come on board and listen to me, even though they are driving. I mean, this is very good. But on the flip side, I really also want you to be very, very careful, okay? Right, how many of you have made money from Tesla? Only Andy? Only Andy have made profit from Tesla. The rest of you guys didn't make money from Tesla? Really? Seriously? Oops. Sammy, you're okay. You're keying for Sammy in East. Okay, guys. Okay. We all know that Sammy, one of our students, has made good money from Tesla literally every day. So I tell her that she must be the godmother of Elon Musk. All right. So basically, guys, during my sabbatical, I did take this book with me and I read it. Now I tell you this. This book was written in a very interesting way. Ashley wanted to write this book, autobiography for Elon Musk. Elon Musk was totally uncomfortable. He didn't want it. He didn't want his personal life to be written in a book. But of course, after a while later, the way Ashley presented to him how he'd be writing this book itself, right? Then Elon Musk actually accepted it. Okay, so I can tell you this: Elon Musk is a genius. He is a genius from young. He is a type of guy whereby he will just zone out. Oh no, I mean, he can play with you. Suddenly he just zone out because why? He'll be thinking of how to do things in a very different way. And he's such a genius whereby once he read a book, once he read through the book, he practically have memorized it. It's like those copier machine. Okay, of course, again, the people actually make it like so crazy, but nonetheless, this is what is being presented in the book. Now, when I read through an entire book, I can tell you this: I was very confident that this guy is going to change the world. Either he's going to be a crappy guy or going to change the world. So that's the reason why when Tesla was in the market itself, right, I was watching it. Well, one of my greatest regret is that I really didn't buy all the way up. It was very sad. Even though I read the book, but I didn't do it. That's a shit part itself in life. So Tesla, after the stock split, you can see it went down to about 400 plus, 300 plus, sorry, and then after that it went up all the way again to 800 plus. Okay, so the question is, people ask, is Tesla worth $90 or $780? Why? Because you're talking about Tesla, you strip the asset to the 0 point of view, then of course this share in asset form is worth about $90. But the share price is at 800 right now, so it's more than 9 times higher than its whole NTA combined. So the question is, safe to buy or not? So this stock is known to be what we call a faith stock, okay, a faith stock or 信仰股, meaning that you have to trust the person or the company future growth. In terms of PE ratio, this is a 1,700 PE ratio, really ridiculous, okay, really ridiculous. But then again, this is what's happening. Now, I want to talk about this a bit more. Why? I got reason for that. Okay, so what we see is that there's this guy called Michael Burry. Now, Michael Burry got into fame, in fact, because of the movie called The Big Short. This is a very nice movie. If you really got nothing to do over this weekend, watch it, okay, The Big Short. Now, very surprising for The Big Short, all right, this whole film, the whole budget was $54 million. I think a good chunk of that went to Brad Pitt, my opinion, okay? And then after that, right, the take-in is only 131 million. So that is not really a world hit. Compared to Wolf of Wall Street, right, this is better. I mean, Wolf of Wall Street was okay, but this is better, more stuff, more content. But apparently itself, right? All right. Christopher Bill was the one that actually, Christian Bill, sorry, is the one who acted Michael Burry. This is a real guy. This is the one, the actor. So basically, he shoot into fame. Let me show you why is that so. Now, Michael Burry, right, is the one that founded Sitecoin. Right, this capital has grown very nicely. When S&P went down, when S&P did well, the fund did even better. Then in 2005, he forecast the real asset burst. Okay, now this is something very important. 2005, hey, the thing is that the Lehman crisis only burst in 2008. Yeah, correct. So that means he was actually 2 years early. 2 years early, or FYI, in case you just suddenly just go into the Dow. Oh, okay, this guy's good, let's follow him. He was 2 years early. And if you watch the movie, I repeat, during the movie, right, he was under so much stress because so many investors want to get out of it, want to sue him for all the things he done. And of course, when the thing went out very well, when the fund did so well itself, right, okay, some of the investors will get back almost 10 times the investment, okay? So now him is worth about 200 to 300 million, according to Wikipedia. All right, so this is his content. Now, I want to stress a few things first. First of all, in 2020, in April and May, right, he went in to buy stocks. Now, when the market was coming down last year, May, he went in to buy many stocks. So he's not only a bear, he's a bull and a bear at the same time. And I think he's a very good trader, in my opinion, investor, put it this way. So he went in to buy many shares, and he made another round. But apparently the media didn't cover much because at that time everybody was buying. So later on, right? Then after that, in 2020 in November, he began to dump stock like Facebook, Amazon. He dumped them, and then he bought into the call options, which of course now in a way profited. So that means that he still make money. I mean, the last year was a pretty good year for him. So you can see that, right? This is all the sharing. He basically dumped some of his position like Facebook, Amazon, and stuff like that, but he went into the options, okay? So overall, he makes money and he's bullish, okay? So just let you know about his personal background before you go into that. Then the thing is this, what is he doing now? I'll show you later. Let me bring you something very important, okay? Now, this is what happened now. Tesla is the most shorted counter. Now, back in 2018, I did a video. I cannot trace it anymore. I mean, long time ago, right? So I was telling my friends, I said, look, Tesla is the most shorted stock in America. So by theory, we should short the stock. But when I preach to people my way of looking at market, right? I did say before, when everybody is on one side of the market, you tend to go to the other side. That will be the safer bet. So I was telling my friends, I said, look, Tesla is so well shorted across the board. Of course, if the stock comes down, everybody will make a lot of money. But the question is this, if everybody shorted the stock, right? If everybody is shorting this stock, right, on the way up, then the question is, those people who shorted, right, how are they performing? Oh my goodness, they're in great losses, right? So the question mark comes in. If Tesla shares goes higher, then those who shorted, right, what they do? Now there's only two options. Either that they're going to add more shorts to do the averaging, or they to buy back even more so that, right, they can cover the shorts and even consider to turn long. So that is my point here. When everybody's on one side of the market, right, you have to walk to the other side. Something that I preached for longest of time. So apparently now that was in 2018. In 2020, this is my latest can find, apparently, it is still the most shortest stock in the market. Oh my goodness. People just want to short. And apparently this figure now is nearly to $33.25 billion worth. Okay, so many people want to short this stock. So I was telling my friend in a very joking way, I said, look, if I am Elon Musk and I hold more than 50% of this share, I just do three things. Number one, shut up. Number two, go to a group of guys who has money and say, look, I have my stocks most shorted. Okay, give me the money. I will do great miracle on the company front end, and you guys go and buy the stocks, and I won't sell. Okay, and then the third thing to do is clean up his image. So why do I say that as well, right? Because in 2018, if you remember, Elon Musk went crazy. All right, he literally went crazy. Now do I say that? So he got himself into a very hot soup water for a few times. One of them is that he smoked weed, okay, during a radio interview. Remember that? All right, y'all remember that? If you remember that, Elon, E-L-O-N, if you remember that he smoked weed during a radio interview, okay? All right, then after that, not only he did that, he also criticized the guy, the guy who went to save the Thai boys. Remember the Thailand, there's one time the flood came in and about 11 or 13 boys were stuck, the football team, remember? And instead of now everybody was praising the guy, he went stupidly and criticized the hero. So he got hit again. Then the last one that hit him very hard was that he told the whole world that he's going to bring Tesla to private And the time he gave the quote about $420. Remember that? Everybody bought up initially, then bam, the share came down because he said that, oh, sorry, he's not going to do it private. See that? So August the 8th, he says that he's going to bring it to private. After that, about 2 weeks later, he said no longer. Then, of course, he get whacked again, and he got himself with SEC and stuff like that. Now, back then, I tell my friend, I said that either this Elon is a pure idiot or he's the smartest guy on earth. Now, I don't foresee him being the richest guy, but I remember definitely tell myself this. I tell my friends, he will be the smartest guy. So if you are with me, 2018, and you remember I said this quote, please key Kel right now, K-E-L. Only if you remember I said this quote. I said that either he's the stupidest guy on earth or he's the smartest guy on earth. Okay, if you remember I said this in 2018, key Kel. If you didn't remember, it's fine. Okay, I want to see how many of you remember that. Okay, no, I did not make it up. Okay, if I can try to dig it out, I will do that. Oh, okay, only Gerald remember that. Really, Gerald, you're my buddy, so maybe you help me with it. No one replied. Okay, thanks, Gerald. Regardless, thank you so much. Now, why I say he's the smartest guy? Because very simple, really. If my stocks is full of short sellers, almost I get a bit upset, but I will really do my thing, I will really tell the whole world that, okay, tell very good, sorry, I get very, I get all the VCs to come in and say, look, I got this sure win trade. Sure win trade, yes. All you need to do is buy my stocks. And I make sure the company do well. And then every time the stock go down, right, just buy. And then push it up. And then everybody profit because the short sellers have nothing to, cannot do anything. So that was what I said, right, Gerald? Remember that? Yeah, so what happened? Elon Musk was a time was such a, was so well covered. He was so stressed. He slept on the Tesla factory. He was trying to rush out the time, the car model number 3, right, 3.0. He slept down there. This is really all the pictures. Of course, you say, is it, he just do it for publicity stunt? But we know that, right, if you ask people and you look at all the articles, he really, really did that. And his character really is like that. He really does that, okay? So at one stage, he even wanted to sell Tesla to Apple. But Tim Cook didn't even bother to talk to him. Serious, really. If Apple would have bought Tesla and did something like that for Tesla, wow, Apple share will be flying through the roof. But apparently, a lot of things happen for all reasons. So apparently, Tim Cook refused to take that meeting. Okay, you can see that is from Elon Musk himself. So apparently, that was really happened. But again, things change for a reason. If Tesla was given to Apple, maybe Tesla may not be doing that well. So again, there's always good reason for everything. I congrats Elon for becoming the richest guy on earth, really. All right. Compared to Jeff Bezos, I read his book too. Between two of them, the character-wise, I prefer Elon Musk. He's more people. Jeff Bezos, okay, all right. So nonetheless, this is really back in 2018. But then what's time doing now in 2021? So apparently there is an article coming out saying that, right, short sellers was on the wrong side of the track and they lost a lot of money. And one of them is Michael Burry. Yeah, one of them is Michael Burry because you must understand. Let me bring a chart to you right now. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. The chart first. Now, Michael Burry shorted around here. Michael Burry shorted around here. So basically, his first short was around here, and the price is only 650 at most. Okay, that was his first round short. So now he said he's shorting it again here, and that's about 850 put this way, make it at a high mark for him. Okay, so this is where he shorted the first time. This is the second time he shorted. Okay, so of course he's facing a lot of losses already at this moment. All right, he's why? Ashley, you want to draw for me some stuff? Okay, so anyway, this is the two levels that Michael Burry shorted. So he's actually losing money. Okay, he is actually losing money right now. Okay, so be very clear in case you guys get into what I say and then start to short and then ask and complain. So basically, he believed that Tesla is at ridiculous level. And we can see Tesla share went up plus 44% in a single month. Wow, now 44% in a single month. Over the whole year, the share exploded to 820%. Oh my God. Okay, so you can see that this is how Tesla shares versus the S&P 500. Now, if you look at the percentage gain for S&P 500 for the entire year of 2020 versus Tesla, S&P 500 is like a freaking flat line. Really. Now, this is my biggest concern now. This one, I have to be very specific here. Now, we know that if you look at it now, obviously you say this company is doing very well and stuff, but which company can grow up by 820% in a year? My God, serious? Okay, it's not a penny stock, my friend. It's actually a pretty high-end stock, right? Second, S&P 500 now has included Tesla into it, right? Into it. So my only question is this. Mathematically, now we are seeing that the S&P 500 net change for the entire year is so flat versus the parabolic run of the Tesla shares. And Tesla is part of S&P. So what if one day, if Tesla pulls back rather significantly, example, then what will happen to the S&P 500? That is my question. You understand my point? If Tesla really pulls back significantly, of course, Tesla weightage is not as big, but it will affect. All right, it's like the one that leading the tax in a way now. So what will happen to the S&P 500? So that is why I'm sharing this particular article. I'm not looking just at Tesla, I'm looking at the whole general market. So of course, you may say, Kel, what if it's the other way around? What if Tesla can do all they promise, like, the car, the electricity car, flying to Mars and stuff like that, and Tesla went up to $1,000, then of course S&P will go higher, right? Of course. That's why I still tell you that, right? Dow Jones has the potential to hit 32,000. I keep on saying that. I've never minced my words. It's just that, right, the valuation is way too high. So that's my point, okay? So everybody got clear what I'm trying to explain now about this Tesla share. Now, why do I call 840 is a bit too high? Well, if we're talking about valuation here, we're talking about the current economy. Seriously, with the COVID-19 ongoing now, I cannot see how on earth can we get out of this without penny pullback, okay? So let's take a look quick now, a quick one. I know that by doing this every morning, it's a spoil your morning, but we had to face facts on the matter. So now we can see right now, okay, this is the latest COVID-19 data. Okay, a quick one. Okay, so as of now, okay, but yesterday first, okay, yesterday we have a 4,400 deaths, new number again. All right, 230,000 people down. As of now, okay, still not updated fully yet. We have 3,700 people death on USA, 200,000. And again, the country that I'm watching very closely is Brazil. I told you that Brazil, UK, all right, Spain. You see that all these numbers are running up. Spain, UK, and Brazil all are hitting average for 50,000 new cases every single day. I mean, seriously, these are all big countries, right? And all the import export. If this country is having problem, how? I now recently heard that, right, vegetable prices went up, right? So if you type in, right, you know that, hey, how come your vegetable normally 50 cents now $1? Because why? Due to the rain, apparently now the vegetables are expensive because they're not delivering it. And of course, with the MCO ongoing now, oh my God, another problem. All right. So all these things tell me that we just go careful. No, right? You already bought, if you have bought Tesla and making money, just take yourself out from it. If you ever pull back, then buy law, right? No need to be in a hurry, right? Now this one is a very good picture. This is actually the picture between the 10-year yields versus the tech bubble. Okay. Now you can see on this side here itself, this is the world technology earnings. Okay. Very interesting chart, very good chart. Versus the world equities. Okay. Versus the 10-year yields. Can you see that? Right? Can you see that? Okay. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that incredibly, it's a very interesting valuation here itself. And you can see that when the yields are actually, climbing up, okay, climbing up, that is where usually the stock market will pull back. And of course, in terms of valuation forward earnings itself, right, is to tell you that how bad it is. So when earnings are not good, right, the stock market will also be pulling back. So what I'm trying to explain is this: when the valuation is not there, the earnings are not there, stock market usually pull back. And of course, if the yields are moving higher, it actually will accelerate the downside potential. So of course, again, This is from 2017 to 2020. So this chart, you take it with a pinch of salt. But of course, history has proven that every time when this happens, things really goes into play. All right. So my personal take is this: since the valuation now is at a really low level, and that's why I tell traders, just be careful. You really don't want to be on the wrong side of the bed when the fat lady sings. Okay, that's my point. That's all. Okay, I'm not saying any of just my personal opinion. All right, guys. So you heard me, loud and clear. Okay, continue. All right, so let's look at the charts right now. I'm done with all my FA sharing. So let's look at the charts. Okay, let's go. Okay, wow, 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 wow. You see that? Crazy, man. You know, sometimes I tell my friends this, maybe I should come up with a service to predict stock market high or stock market low. Look at it. Look at the way the Dow yesterday touches the the trend line. Yesterday, I mentioned to you, right, the trend line for the Dow is at 31160, and yesterday high was 31166. Wow, 6 point, not bad, right? And apparently once it touches it, boom, it came down again. Brilliant. So today, what's the number? Today, new number, new 4D number for you guys. Today's number is 31181. 31181. Okay, I repeat to you. Sorry. Wait. Why is this moving? Hold on. I must be very precise now. Guys, hold on a minute. Let me just be very, very sure what I'm saying. Sorry, 31191. Okay, 31191. Yeah, okay. So today's resistance 31191. Okay. All right, why do I say that? You can see every time when the market touches the tip only, wow, jackpot. You see that? In fact, you can see the last two. You can see last two. On this one here, jackpot, right? The market hit the level perfectly yesterday, perfectly. Oh, crazy, man. Okay, so I'm gonna key for you 3 Dow Jones resistance from conventional charting is 31191. Okay, see, I do for you already. All right, so the thing is that will the Dow go there? Why not? I already told you guys, nothing will stop this market. Nothing. Okay, we're talking about impeachment. Now, back then when Donald was impeached, the market came off. But now you see the market don't care. Nothing is going to stop this bull. Okay, nothing. All right. So now we're going to move the moving average higher. The moving average now is at 30,585. So it's very far away. So just don't bother about that. But in case anything drastic happen, if the market do pull back down to 30,585, this is a good time to buy if the market holds the fort. Okay, I repeat myself. If the Dow Jones can come down to 30,585 today, then it will be a good time to buy back your shorts, example, and then maybe consider too long because you've seen this before, it had happened before, so why not? Okay, it's all possible. Okay, 30,585. All right, heard me loud and clear. Okay. Okay, so that is the Dow Jones chart. Now, how about the weekly chart? Nothing have changed. Still the same because it's not moving much, so I'm going to leave it there. Now, how about today's chart for our system? Okay, now, this is the typical triangle people draw, and you can see that the convergence is there, getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So it's just a matter of time things happen. But of course, we do not do this. It's going to distract us from trading. Today, pretty simple. As long as Dow is above OP, buy. Okay, I repeat. As long as Dow above OP, buy CCRY, look for buy opportunity. So upside for today is 31,187. Hey, this figure same, right? Yes, this figure today, pivot one figure and my figure I just keyed earlier, 31,191 is about the same. So really, based on what I'm seeing now, if the Dow can go up, it will likely hit this pretty easily. So first tip of the day, Dow Jones, if stay above OP, look for Dow to hit 31187. Okay. All right. I got a key there. The Dow TWB target is 31187. Okay. Now, of course, that's a very important criteria. Is it must stay above OP lah. If we go below OP, then all is gone. Okay. Now, if it goes below OP, then the downside will bring it down to where? you come to this point here, 30926. Okay, 30926. So there's only two numbers to just follow. Above OP, CCRY on the M15 chart, look out for 31187. Below OP, sell, look out for 30926. Okay, simple as that. If you are comfortable, what I just say, key number one right now, well, I get some water and I see whether it's still around me. My pivot and your pivot different? Huh? Really? Serious? Okay. Let me just. Okay. Okay. Can okay, then I just do a quick one. Yeah, everybody who are the thing. Okay, Richard, have you changed the thing? Have you changed over? Have you changed your pivot over? My pivot is 31187 30926. Okay, Richard, have you changed the new system already? Yes. Okay, then something is wrong. Can you first time I hear this pivot change authored? Okay, never mind, Richard. Very simple. Okay, you need to just do right click and you refresh. All right, right click and refresh. If still the number is not changing, then I suggest you close the chart and then you try again. And if still the same thing, repeat, quickly contact Ben. Okay, no, time frame will not change the pivot. Okay, time frame will not change the pivot. Time change, the pivot will always be the same. Refresh okay already. Okay, see? Okay, never mind. Sometime maybe data issue. Maybe you turn on the data for too long, and then after that you didn't refresh, and maybe the data corrupted. Right, good. Anyway, it's a good thing, guys. Thank you guys for all the participation. Nice. Cool. Okay. NASDAQ. You see, I told you, right? As long NASDAQ stays above the BNB high, which is 12855. I already tell you guys, NASDAQ, when the NASDAQ stays above 12855, you buy NASDAQ. Remember? Now, how many of you remember I say this? 12855. When you see NASDAQ, hit only, buy NASDAQ. How many of you remember that? If you remember what I say about NASDAQ, key 12855 into the Zoom group chat. That means yesterday you heard me loud and clear. I tell you, as long as that comes to 12855 and it stays there, it will be a buy. All right, Cynthia, remember it? Fantastic. JL also remember 12855, right? How about the rest? 12855, only of 100 plus people, only 2% remember that. Serious? Oh man, that'd be very sad though. Okay, more people remember that already. Yeah, I say that so specifically. I even draw for you. Don't worry. When you have this, when you're doing video recording, everything is there. Yeah, correct. 12855. It was mentioned so specifically. All right. So why is that so important? I will show you shortly. Just give me a moment. Just screenshot this. Okay. All right. So let's just look at this thing here. I will clean the chart away. Okay. And then I do this one. Write down whiteboard. Serious. Okay, good. Okay, so if I look at chart and 15-minute chart, right, yesterday, if I just make it down to 1855, you see that yesterday when the NASDAQ came down all the way, hit 12855, stop there, and then magically, boom, work again. This is why our system is so powerful, guys. Just key down some key numbers, write down, and you have it. That's the reason why also I don't do weekend MAO, because weekend MAO, when I talk about it, it's an entire week and it's not as close. But if daily MAO, we can see this market and we can use it on our advantage. That's good money, right? Correct. So that is the reason why I'm doing this on the daily schedule. That's all for you guys. So NASDAQ for today, let's take a look on NASDAQ. Okay. Right, NASDAQ. Here we go. All right, so if I change the 15-minute chart first, just to show you yesterday's NASDAQ, right? Okay, yesterday's NASDAQ, don't bother by all this. 12855 is here. See, wow, so perfect. See that? Yes, it's yesterday, 12855. So NASDAQ came down yesterday. Look at it, my friends. The KSI was green. So when the market was coming down yesterday on NASDAQ, the KSI turned green. Now, which indicator in the world will do this? I mean, I show it to you now. If I insert any indicator, like say some stochastic example, okay, you see this, huh? You see, when the price come down itself, right? All relevant oscillator will come down one. It will be pointing downwards, definitely for sure. If you use like this example, you insert RSI example, you can see for sure when the market is coming down, the RSI is going down. That is the difference between conventional. But look at our own indicator. You look at it, the KSI was green. So when the price was coming down, the KSI tell us that the boys are buying. So when the market hit 12855, stop there, rebounded, CCRY kick in, bam, all the way, guys. This is what you're here for every morning, to listen to me so that you guys can make money from the market. All right, so that is how it works. Okay, end of the day is that you make money, I'm happy for you. Okay, I don't benefit anything else other than you make money and just give me a little bit of thanks through the comments. So today, same thing, but different. Wait, let me explain this to you. Now today, the NASDAQ opening price, again, is between the pivot 1 and pivot 2. So above OP, look towards NASDAQ to buy towards 13059. Yes, 13, yes, NASDAQ has now crossed 13,000 again, 13059. But if NASDAQ pulls back, right, then it will come back down to this price. Hey, 12877, very near to 12855, very near, right? The only thing that you must be careful today is NASDAQ. The KSI, not so good. Now remember, when you're look at KSI, you do not use today's market KSI to do your so-called analysis. You look from yesterday KSI. So yesterday KSI is red in color. Then like that how? That means that, right, if NASDAQ later go up to KTR +1, +2, or +3, then be careful. There should be some profit taking in NASDAQ. Okay, so now maybe you can take a screenshot of this, not this one, not this one. Later, I changed now the screen to M15. Okay, you all see, okay, so now this is today's market, right? So you can see the M15 charts, all the KTRs are there. So here, here, and here. So first of all, KTR 13030, KTR +1, 13070, KTR +2, 13111, KTR +3. So I'm saying that anytime if the market hits the KTR and then you do a CCYR, and if you are comfortable to short the market, then you go for it. But of course, if the market goes above pivot 1, then not so good already. Okay, so that means that these two, KTR +1 and +2 and +3, these two shorts must be very careful because it's above the pivot 1 is below you already by the time that happened. All right, so not so good short because when anything above pivot 1 is very bullish, right? Remember that? Yeah. So, but if the market hit KTR +1 and then pull back, okay, then you can go for some selling. Clear? All clear? If all clear, can you key number 2 in the group chat? Number 2. All right. Today I want you to be interactive with me because I want you guys to make money. Seriously, if a trainer basically comes up every day, every morning and do this for you at 8:30 a.m., come on, man. The least you can do is that, make money, right? Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so that is NASDAQ, S&P 500. Wow, you see that again? Crazy lah. Look at it. This is the BNB. The day I say, right, it was 3781. Anyone buy 4D yesterday? 3781 is the S&P 500 based on the BNB, correct or not? So yesterday's low for the S&P 500, let me share with you. Yesterday, the S&P low was 3783. Wow, 3783. Missed by 2 points and then go up again. See? It's there. Every day I share my MAO. You just have to remember this. All right? As long as S&P stays above 3781, the S&P will be up. Don't care, don't bother. You heard me again and again and again. All right. Now, still got people say that Kel is a bear. I mean, I really don't know how to talk to these people. No. Why? Which part of my English really tell you I'm a bear? I'm bearish because the valuation is too high and history has proven itself. But in terms of trading, if the market wants to buy, just follow through. So which part is so difficult to understand? All right, if you really hate me as a person, just stay out of my life. Move on, guy. You're mature enough. Move on, okay? Please do not really go and confuse people with my sharing every day. Every day you do this is so tiring. Ay, really. Anyway, this is S&P 500, and this is the mega phone chart again. So it's still surging, nothing to be worried. But still, I want to warn you guys, this is a divergence. I repeat, this is a divergence in technical analysis. This is terrible and scary. Now, why do I say that? Let's explain to you what's divergence, okay? Divergence means that, right, naturally, when the market is up, the RSI has to follow, right? So that is called normality. But when the market creates a new high, okay, can you see that? But the RSI is not going to the same magnitude that what happened previously, then this is called a divergence. Now, this is a little bit, of course, not very fair as assessment to use, but that is what some TA boys use it. So you can see back in 2018, the divergence was there. The market was going parabolic. You can see that. So what's happening now is exactly the same. So when the Dow Jones broke below the 2018, it came down, right? Now, interestingly, then the market came off quite a fair bit. So now the question is this going to happen again? Well, it is possible. With the now underlying that I told you guys, really, there's only one thing to stop the market from going higher is that once the Donald Trump has moved away from the White House and Joe Biden goes in, everything is back to normal. The normal will begin. And that is my point, okay? So we're still a few days away. So enjoy as last now. But I repeat myself many times. I already tell you this. I believe that the fat lady is already on the stage, okay? All right, so that is the S&P 500. And Hang Seng has already started. Hang Seng has gapped up. Hang Seng has gapped up. So it's still going up very strong. Okay, the MA already keep on shifting higher and higher, 27,225. So it's still very bullish. Okay, now for Hang Seng longitude chart, okay, take a look here, guys. This is Hang Seng the last few months, okay? The last time why I put this line there was because that was an epicenter high, right? So obviously it went higher. Now there is a black hawk there, so I'm gonna move it up. This is the black hawk here. So is it possible that Hang Seng can go to 28,555? It is possible because there's a little gap over here to fulfill. Okay, there's a gap to fulfill. All right, in terms of chart wise, it looks good because why the RSI is moving higher and the market is also going higher. So this means that the market is bullish at this moment right now for this Hang Seng. All right, so I told you guys back then when Hang Seng was trading here and it suddenly showed up right, I was wrong. I found you the reason. I told you because the Chinese government come in to buy. So when the Chinese government buy, there's nothing to stop this guy, nothing to stop. Until when? Until when they're out. Okay, until they're out. All right, or this whole entire thing is because they want to basically do some funds removal, meaning right, they want to suck up all the funds available in the market. That's why they purposely pump and pump and pump, then retailers jump in and then get caught, and then the whole thing, the wealth will transfer back to the government. All right, so this is something that to take note of. Now, again, before you all jump into this, do watch out for here. Now, every time when Hang Seng does this, okay, this is going to be a free gift for you. Take a look, guys. Whenever Hang Seng breaks below the MA 30, Hang Seng do have a potential to go down quite substantially. So how many points on usual ground? Minimally at least 3,000 points. Wow, a lot of money at 3,000 points. So 3,000 points is a lot of money, right? Of course, there was one that even go crazier. It went down all the way like this. This is like 5,000-6,000 points. But of course, this is one time back then in the Wuhan virus thingy. So take that away. So now we are very far away. So we are still very far away. So if you're telling me you want to take a very safe trade, then wait for a while. It's not there yet. Okay, clear? All right. See, I am very clear what I say. But how about today now using your trade with the voice system? Sure, no problem, man. Let's take a look. Okay, trade the voice system, Hang Seng, let's plug it in, put the day chart in. Okay, Hang Seng today, pretty clear. It is opening price again within the pivot 1 and pivot 2. So same thing, I'm not going to mince my words, okay? Hang Seng, if it stays above OP, look out for it to go up towards 28,516. But if Hang Seng pulls below OP price, then of course it may go down to 28,002. Now the KSI for Hang Seng is green in color, so the market is still bullish. So anytime Hang Seng pull back to -1 to -3, look out for buying opportunity. Okay, guys, you heard me loud and clear. All right. Okay, so that's Hang Seng. Let's move on to next one. You should know what is next one if we're on gold, right? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, so for gold, we saw yesterday gold have been sluggish, but it was towards upside. Then towards the second half of the day, there was some profit taking. Now, of course, people ask how. Okay, we have saw the treasury side already. How about the dollar? Okay, let's look at the dollar right now. Okay, wait for the data to come in. Okay. Now the dollar has also been pretty sideways, right? Wednesday early morning it was going up, so there was some resistance. After that it came back down again. So the dollar is still relatively weak, like put this way, relatively weak. So the gold also not moving much here itself, but the news in the market is still pretty on the bear side at this moment right now. And this is what happened on gold yesterday. So yesterday gold opens. Okay, opens here. All right, KSI was green, so it went for the buy. But once it broke below OP, it came down, right? And I told you it will come down to 1844, and indeed it really happened. Wow, perfect. So gold yesterday opened at 1854. I said this, right? If gold is to come down, it will go down to 1844. Remember that? Remember yesterday I told you guys, right? If gold to come down, you go to 1844. Those who remember this and make money on gold, please key GOLD into the Zoom group chat. All right, I did say gold if come down will go to 1844. Okay, remember that? All right, so only JB, Colleen also very good. All right, so your guys have make money from gold, and I remember I told you that Cynthia definitely, I'm sure my sister definitely has made money, all right, doing this trading on gold. Richard, fantastic. Okay, all right, so let's see yesterday's intraday chart to learn from it. So yesterday intraday chart, okay, hold on, let me just bring you back a little bit, sorry. Now the KSI was green yesterday. So I mentioned to you guys, if you're going to look to buy gold, then go for KTR plus one, -1 to -3. All right. So what happened is gold basically initially went up, strong BNB color change went up to KTR +1, but incredibly, look at it, my friends, look at it. Look at it, the way the market just cannot go above it. Now it went above it is normal, but cannot close above it is a resistant. And this resistance comes with a very strong BNB followed by color change. Very strong. So immediately go plunge. All right, that's the first round event. Then subsequently itself, right, it finally came out to 1844. You see that? Brilliant. Okay, 1844, brilliant. So you can see it is very powerful. And of course, KCX yesterday, I know that Susan called for it, and it took a very long time before finally it hit our $2 mark. Now, if you had done it properly, your stop loss should be placed here. So you wouldn't have stopped out, okay? If you didn't put a buffer, yes, you will be stopped out. So that's why putting buffer is very important. You need to put buffer for all trades. If you don't put buffer only, the boys have this great way to remind you. See, so naughty, right? They purposely go to your stop loss and then trigger you before going up. Damn it. So that's why always put buffer, okay? Remember that. Always, always, always put buffer. Okay, so this is why it worked yesterday. Now, of course, some people say, Kel, yesterday there is a buy right here, right? Now, you would have bought it, but do note it was a flat top here. Flat top, how can you buy, right? So you wouldn't have a chance to buy gold yesterday. And of course, by the time that happened, it was very, very late already. Okay, very late already. That was like almost 2 a.m. So you wouldn't have bought it, okay? But if the market broke below OP, if you're like selling because you're still around, then aim for the KTR. If not, aim for the pivot, which already happened. Okay, all right, so that is gold for this recap of yesterday's gold. Let's look at today's gold, shall we? Now, today's gold. Oh, wow, interesting. Today's gold, let me just, wow. See this? Today's gold, the MA 200 and the MA 30 is almost converging into one. So this is actually a very strong resistance now. Put this way, because why is below MA 30 is below MA 200. So seriously itself, if the MA 30 today or tomorrow cross below the MA 200, that will become a death cross again, right? So that will be selling. So okay, so traders. But of course, it's not patterns here, black, white, law. So today go up, right, is expected in a way because of this coloration. Well, I leave it there. But I want to be upfront here, guys. Be very careful on this particular candle. All right, write it down somewhere now. Now, this candle, you take the opening price and the closing price. Okay, now I'm going to do this again. I know sure got people get it wrong again, but never mind. I do it for all of you. Okay, the opening price and the closing price of this black candle. The opening price is 1914. The closing price is 1848. 1848. Okay, I write it down. I write it down. Okay, don't worry. Give me some time. Wait, sorry. 1914. 1848. Okay, not 40 number. Okay, so you remember this? The difference is 66, right? Remember, the whole body length is 66. So what I'll say this up front, okay, you take 1848 minus 66, okay, 1848 minus 66. 1848 minus 66, you get a figure 1782. Okay, thank you. So I'm saying that, right, if the if the gold come down, there will be some selling all the way to this point here, 1782. Okay, because this big movement definitely is constructed or at least delivered by the big boys. And the last few days, the gold tries to recover, but still have no power to go up, despite the dollar is coming down. Now, with the yields also came down yesterday. So seriously, the yield came down yesterday. There shouldn't be any reason for the gold to come down, right? But the gold still goes down. So whatever it is, the fundamental shows that there's very strong weakness in gold recently. So I can tell you this upfront here. Mathematically, you can first put a line there at the closing price. Let's put it there at 1848. As long as gold stays above 1848, still okay. But if gold stays below 1848, right, then that means there is going to be some selling possibility. So if gold really comes down, it can come down to 1782. Now, please listen to me. I say already, if gold comes down, it can have the possibility to go down to 1782. I did not say that it will go down. It definitely go down. I never said that. Please don't extract my word can. All right, clear? If everybody very clear what I say, please key the word clear into the Zoom group chat. All right, clear. All right. Remember this, I'm not saying that it will crash down. No, I don't say that. I say that there is a possibility. So at least you know that if the gold do come down, you know what to do, you know what to look out for the buying side. Okay, guys, this is what I meant. Sometimes do this MAO is very stressful. It's not because that you guys are not listening to me. You just basically prefer to listen to what you want to listen. That is my sad part. Okay, guys. Okay, that will be go on the conventional chart. Okay, so cool, right? You know, this is so cool. Okay, thank you. All right, I really need you guys to confirm and confirm and confirm. If not, I'm very sad. Okay, oops. Yeah, give me a moment. Let me just play safe. Yeah, I do that every time just to make sure that I'm protected too. You know, why not, right? No choice. Okay. Okay, so that is the conventional chart. We're ending soon, don't worry. Okay, so let us look at the gold chart today. Okay, the gold day chart first. Okay, the gold day chart. Okay, the gold day chart looks interesting today. The opening price is actually just marginally above the pivot 2. Marginally above pivot 2. So as long as gold stays above OP, gold should be going up to 1866. Oh, interesting number, 1866. Now, if the gold comes down, breaks below OP and break below P2, wow, then selling. So listen to me clearly today. If gold breaks below OP, gold has the potential to slide. Now you hear me right, to slide to 1827. Yes, I repeat myself now. Based on rules, if the gold do below opening price and below pivot 2, 1843, gold has the potential to slide down to 1827. Okay, 1827. But do understand this, KSI is green in color. Okay, which means that whenever the gold come down to -1 to -3, be careful. There could be some buying intermittently. Okay. Now the blue bars are already out on the screen, meaning the bearishness is there already. So a little bit of confusion here. The blue bar is there, but the KSI is green. Then how? So listen to me. I give you the structure. First of all, if gold stays above OP, you feel like buying, CCRY on M15. Prefer to have triggers. Prefer a BNB around them. Okay. Buy towards what level? Basically, call the KTRs, if not 1866. If the gold go below OP and go below pivot 2, then look for sell at any CCYR, and then you can target them a few areas. Look at the KTR -1 to -3 level, or go for 1827 is a KCB level. All right, so clear already. You still think you won't get anything else of it, then nothing can be done. Okay, so today you can see the market goes near the OP, straight away rebounded. That's why you can see there's still buying interest right now. Okay, so you can see when the price came down, the KSI stayed green, right? That's why you cannot really short. When price come down, KSI green, be very careful on that. Usually this is the fake play, all right? It's a fake play. Okay, so that is gold. Gold weekly chart, well, perfect the way it looks now. Look at it, 1866 again, the same number. So today, 1866 and the number is the same. So there is a resistance there at 1866 level. Okay, so as long as gold stay below 1866, it's between the barrier between 1866 to 1762. Okay, these two levels are there. These are the range for now. Okay, clear, oh, very clear, good. All right, Bitcoin, crude oil first. Now, crude oil, wow, beautiful. Crude oil yesterday touched my level 15395. High was 5391. Then now come down, right? Okay, now do note, we have seen this before. I'll repeat myself. Whenever crude oil stay up, the Dow will be up, right? But if any time crude oil do come down without a reason, then there will be some profit taking. The MA for crude oil is now at $49.67, very strong. So now current trend is still up for crude. But yesterday, already hit my target, right? Almost there. So there should be some profit taking soon. Okay, there should be some profit taking soon. Okay. All right, so that is crude. Yes, I missed out silver. Apology. This is silver. Silver is still below my MA 30. So sorry, my friends. I believe silver is still going to be some selling at this moment. All right, silver. All right. Now, I did something for you. I think I forgot to share yesterday. Now, silver, if you look carefully, silver is trading in a band between $27.33 and $22.58. Okay, so between these two areas. So of course, if we do the maths here, if silver can break above 27.33, then silver has a potential to go to 32. I repeat, if silver has a potential to break 27.33, then silver has the potential to travel towards here. So I don't think right now is the time to look to do silver to long-term trade. I believe that you can consider when silver come down a bit lower, you want to look at buying for speculative reason, then you can try. Okay, so I believe that of course when the big rally on gold comes in, silver will definitely go towards here. I repeat now, early. This could be a month's early prediction. When silver comes down, okay, and gold also come down, obviously. Then after that, when it found a base, then likely silver will find a base. Then it will propel higher when gold also move up at the same time. So at the moment now, no, okay, I don't think so. It's a time to buy silver. But when it maybe come down to MA 200, traders, you may want to take note of that. Okay, when MA 200 got trigger, watch out for silver. Okay, all right, clear? All right, that's it now. Very clear on silver. And then last one will be our Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin yesterday was nice, was very nice. Let me just bring it up to you. Right, this is Bitcoin yesterday. Bitcoin yesterday, there's only one particular key trade at about 9 p.m. All right, so there was a KSI jump, a strong jump. Then after that, CCRY kicked in, right? So color, the KCX come out first. There's a warning already, so you're even almost 25 minutes in advance notice. Then after that, the color change over, CCRY. If you buy Bitcoin at 34,000, and of course, if you held it all the way because there's no reason to sell, all the way is at 37 down. Okay, of course, this is a bit of BS here. No one really hold for $3,000. But of course, if you have done that, follow the rules, by theory, it is correct. Okay, this is the Bitcoin yesterday. So how about today's Bitcoin now? Let's take a look before we end this session today. Now, Bitcoin yesterday, I said that if it goes below the 33,533, it will go down, right? But too bad it didn't, so I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. It didn't go down, and in fact, it went back up again now. So take note these numbers here. So this again, this is a 95. This is 90. This is 85. So now, wow, you see, Bitcoin hang right above the 80 zone for the third time in a row. So that's why the market just cannot go down. It's so bullish because 80% is the bear market territory. But when it goes there itself, the market came in to buy. So this tells you that the market is still very bullish right now. So then from here, it went up again. So now it's stuck at about 37,725. Okay, so that is the 90 percentile level. So this could be just temporarily. Two things can happen. If it cross above that, it will go to the 95% mark. Okay, that is pretty clear. If not, it will come back down to the 85% mark. Now, only when the market really goes down below the 80% mark and close below it, then the significance of a bear market will come in. Okay, so that is the thing that you have to watch out for Bitcoin in terms of long-term chart, long-term with numbers. Okay, now intraday, let's take a look now. Intraday. Let's give me a short moment. Here we go. Now for today's Bitcoin, you follow the rule of Trade the Boy system. As long as it stays above OP, today is a buy on Bitcoin. As long as market stays above OP, today is a buy on Bitcoin, right? So if you follow the rules in today's market, 5-minute chart, you can see that once the market stays above OP, CCRY, you buy Bitcoin, you make money. See that? All right, but at the moment now, there's no KCX available. So if you trade this morning, it's all the technical trades or technique trades, right? But no KCX at this moment right now. Okay, so that is Bitcoin. And of course, before you go, as usual, guys, the good life is a process, not a state of being. It is a direction and not a destination, right? I really like this. I'm very zen here itself. By end of the day, that's what we are doing right here. Okay, guys, I seriously want you to make money today. Like I told you guys, the Dow Jones has been doji for 3 days. Be very careful. There should be directional movement. For the Nasdaq itself, the KSI is red, so be careful on the upside today. Okay, guys, wish you all the best. Thank you, guys. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Yes, Michael. Oh, thank you. Okay. Right, Richard, do get your things up. Okay, Michael, anything talk to me? I hang on for a while. I just keep put Cal there. Okay, guys. Okay, I think that's the typo, right? Okay, no worries. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.